Your favorite way to send money to Ghana is back. We're excited to announce that Tap Send is back and better than ever. After a brief pause, we are happy to resume our mission of providing fast, affordable, and secure money transfers to Ghana. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Tap Send is working power. And remember, tell your loved ones abroad to send money through Tap Send to stand a chance to win big in the December Sambra promo. Tap Send. Papa no.
So we press the feature structure of for there. And then after we call unique laser whitening. Unique laser whitening, our toothpaste is from Kwan. So did you choose here and ma was saying a year feature. Na a year feature no so no. Na a year and carbon beer when no beer. Any tea stains, coffee stains, smoking stains beer. Unique laser whitening products. Ebe yini nyina free swama kama. The only say product ni ubetu so. Na odi egu o brush no so. Na de chuchu usini so nyina kama. Uwia enhuru wanum. Jana wanum sa. Into contact Unique Laser Whitening. Our 079-9979-2330. Unique Laser Whitening. Or say Muni Seso.
Young penny for baby say, if you are seeing her, obi ni ma obi che. Why na HL? So we pay IT, we know the 1 year, so we pay support. Slam Technology say your #1 partner. Your office will US in your office will Ghana so your numbers ni kuhono. So we should share IT classes, we share career coaching, we share support for business, cyber security. Free na your partner. Your back here wow. Slam Technologies, transformation with excellence. Free is here baby biara me wow.
Make we chop small. Delight Cocoa.
Delight Cocoa, the authentic, original taste of African porridge. Available in all African and Caribbean shops. Delight Cocoa.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first-timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job, then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.
About SVTV Africa, so the voice of the community from DJ Nyame. And now Friday. Thank God it's Friday 2025. You room. You mo be official pa. You room. I hope so be a home here. Na your room the 2025 no. And pa ba e say apomodin and one day and first nya one day na and now the be juma and now the be sika tene de apomodin de and one day de hu ya pa anti and then I may wish him obia say the be nya one day na itu anamo na yakupe sika no emfisro na eba to anamo bompa area to anamo what I say na ti enyama beboa bebre wo ene nkoma amini lawyer babedi no chale enye bete wo UK ho omo ye twi omadi COS ni nyina ye se bebre na ye mpese ebesuade obi mu ha COS so wan tiahwe otro boy ba kwa amini ye interview enche kra osisika spending kra ni 200 Ghana ono a score printing documents be near there. Or you research online. When you ask £10,000, 15,000, then I'm with you. So the woman say they own school year, they are fine. But we are school year nest. Tia sika se no akwa stranded. Near that down. Learn 2025. See programs are obi beke bibi a obi follow up with research. Very important. One kasa obiti miaye. Believe in yourself. dan connection what the aba connection sa mo amutie mutie the aba bebre na asa until nim information me de bia me ba me kan wa so an wetie but sika ya jefi nkrofo 60,000 80,000 100,000 a group nkrofo na ya ji sika na o makoye stranded ejuma no so o munye bi yenko straight am ko din komo share mamanfo ye de feel aba enti share mamanfo many lawyer every Fridays bi amene wa wise man solicitors lawyer wisdom akao share oso betimi aba so bi no aba share experience bebre wa ma tete bi mo contact me dupu omo enenam ye bi kasa bebre okọ enye sa na tie ye ka kire na me say connection man bia no o wa no ono beka so no turn the product wa ma o nyamia o be de wa ma o formata obe de this kanaba in some obeka be ode no ebe ma wotua what I say but the tuem no on kan kire but en ba we bisa lawyer questions be very important no year no mai nti ma minko straight na me lawyer wisdom akaho mo am follow yen there mo nim say comment section obetimi the questions aba me no so time no so me be to screen so lawyer be kan we wa no also a victim na de ka kire onye sa na etie a maybe phone line atum na wa frɛ bibi kire wa adwen so o question bi obese obisa lawyer e rem 2025 ne obese hu bia nso maybe phone line no na wa frɛ lawyer na we bisa no one on one unim say lawyers ne de me ne omo ba na onya na obisa na ye so after ha say na o frɛ ni ade a ene de ne juma no ye obeje ho consultation fee nti onya no wa no emia na kakra de so obisa ne bia no nti share link ne ma onu bi ebeboa no na tie why utie ebeboa yenko na mi nkodi nkomo lawyer wisdom akao wise man solicitors boko there
DJ Nyame.
yeah
DJ Nyame. Boko.
Afishapa.
I think about to a physics every night. You want quack. You want one thing. Nani aka no erade dia kan mama yen.
Aha, very important. And then I be a Canada ba kwa me can say and one day na ehia. And one day in the here into here pomoden. And one day no any here. It is a one day no hot dia. Ya can ye day. We juma obenyeska.
Exactly.
Lawyer, Afishapa ya mo akwa ba ba dia. And then I catch new Christmas ni new year na ko saying.
Oh, DJ, me mount me ma official fabium, and I ma a tier 4, a share 4, and will be a official. The radio system was signed at the end around 2025. 2025, Christmas was good, it was quiet and peaceful, and New Year also, Adumonte, Eradi, Eddie Afemo. Media, I like Christmas. I really love Christmas periods. Because it is the time of the year. Everything comes to maybe some sort of rest. Sorry, I'm not recap back and forth. But during Christmas time, at least for a day or two, everybody is able to not stop, but at least pause and rest. So I always love Christmas. So this time has been a time of a bit of resting for us. And for the 2025, so the new year, Yasha's here, today is the 3rd, Radidiakum. We went for vigil overnight crossover, and it was good. We had some very, very encouraging messages. And the messages all go to the point say, yes, Nyamidia, or the young Kwachayen, or the Bibia mind, but who are we any Panankasa? You have to also make the move. To send a DJ can you don't just pray, you have to take the step of faith. So 2025, I don't know, but I strongly believe that I be a very good year. That is my personal belief. I just have the feeling that 2025 is going to be a good year. And DJ, you'll be surprised. Say, and you call back to office. You'll be amazed. We got about some 5 fantastic good news, good decisions, just like that, one after the other. Yenyaba could be from Ghana. And DJ, case, no, I'll be very honest with you. We share from beginning to the end. It didn't look good at all. At all. And anybody buy you share case now say no call more than 6 months down or somebody. Or see on one kasa could dream one when I'm saying idea. Because of previous record be na nipa na ewo okay applications be okay can some be and the complications it's your buy it depend to paper so it's your hano yenye say hano yen answer ni say hano yen case we fan so and I'm gonna pay money message say the passport is ready for collection and of me the representative one of me said now she was scared. I'm sure there is nothing to be scared about until Okodi Wena on frame just to let me know. After about an hour or so, of frame with just a Asidan or two. Or say, you know, this is what keeps us going. This is what keeps us going. Yes, even in spite of the challenges. Now, say, take good news, say, especially it's a case near very difficult and complex. Now, your firm say, it gives us the joy. Say, yes, you bet to me with the help of God. And 2025, it's year for near for now. Don't give up. Don't give up. Whatever it is, whatever the situation, why your plans over 2 point, why you yes, sit down, reassess, share. You see, every problem has the solution in the problem. Every problem has its solution within the problem. And immigration, particularly, say a refusee, why am the reasons for refusal? Because of 1, 2, 3, and to say, okay, yes, sir, Jumanu, 1, 2, 3, now, then you have a solution to the problem. So that is how it is. Because we see Kaniswa. All right, so go back and work on the money. Because I don't know where the money is coming from. Go back and show where the source of the money is from. Because go get a job and prove that to say Juma. So if you can address the reasons for the refusal, you've addressed the problem. 2025, I believe, sir, we'll not just wake up and start running. We wake up, we ask ourselves, yes, I want to run, but where am I running to? And what are the things that I need to get to? And yes, sir, 31st December, but I said, this year I'm going to make it. 31st December will come, and you haven't made anything. You haven't made it. You haven't made anything, nothing. Because sometimes the entire and planet say the next 6 months, the next 8 months, the next 12 months. Okay, little steps. 1, may you wait this month, next month. Kakran. At the end of the month, at the end of the year, by halfway of the year, end of the year, also meant to me and do 100, but at least may try 50 and I may try 60. That is progress. I believe that we'll all sit down, take steps, plan properly, and take action. 2025 must be a good year. And DJ, thank you.
Media me had the assembly kwa me kan so mo asubetie ye mu bebre no anka me no ti ana obi no wanya asem na edi atema na se anka obo se obe 5k 10k se mu gbagbagba na ejina mu bebre ade a ebesua no ye mpe ba mo aso no beti before you go break 24 and then ye share ejuma ase go break 24th no SVTV Africa any team you could break. Now break no mukra na brante ba ko bi ebe message me. Also I copy UK from the UAE. No say lawyer or mene wo pa. O say opese oye we no share program na oba so a o hwe me no pa. Na obekaya. O kan sa de na me say o so phone no abehye. But kan sa de na etwe madwin ko segment bi a me no ye
yes,
which you can't about the Gulf countries, how easily you can move from there
Exactly. To
to UK.
exactly. Mhm.
It's in your class, I don't know. And I probably know you're smart to tear, but a good listener. I say, follow your tears, and one way you application.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, your feedback, the answer if you want, I'll speak a bit on and I say, I say, my feedback be back. Say, me say, speak and be louder now, be sir. I don't know.
Okay,
But
wait. The kids have used this place as their study.
okay, into the me here waiting. A brand and make us 7 a brand and many baba show no so be contact so copy you can no no own research. TTA and the lawyer can way nyamo preparing na from UAE or J visa straight or the Abira UK. When you connection man be out. Hey, I am growing for the connection no. Meanwhile everything day. The filler day or be taking it out or be TB. No I jot a point, no I call step by step. Obi be can say na me be say me TV bi ase o. Obi be can say oh desperation, yeah, desperate. I don't want to tata yen. Mama me say question me say one na tata yen. We are desperate. Say saying. We are desperate so e bebu e be obukata. So we are desperate. Pa so pa di bigidi no ye be twedi. Nti me the mega chow says so baby take your time. Let's say ade a opɛ ti program bi mo ɛbɛboa wo na tu anamon kakra but bebre na say my desperate na wo be say nyame desperate you don't make desperate before oh desperate you gree ye betwe di ɛna COS nsɛm a yɛbɛka COS nsɛm a yɛbɛka ni ɛnyɛ bɛtɛ amanfo tiri bom ho de nuanu bebre ti bom ho enti doc lawyer asam na me kan no anu cha brand no mene ne beba show no so beba show no so na wa be share we that means ebu ankofo bebre with the feedback na menya ni ade abu ankofo bebre omo tie yen omo pese omo hu ne ekoso omo mo UK ho nso nyama bi wa na omo nim no I feel say ye program no all these years abu ankofo omo aso no omo pese omo sua ade no they know abu omo ba ye obi aso pesa o obi bako ka bibi ache no obako ti obi fufuro obi ono nim rules ni ade o laws ni ade obako ka bibi de any de no ka che no wadada no so enti
Sometimes connection for almost charge saying lawyers na ankasa o pocket lawyers no charges.
eno asam na ba be kan na ba me no ba be kan COS asam ya yen crofo yi aye bebre bukata ya yen crofo yen Ghana for na ya yen crofo na ye twi bebre bi ebi mu no mo fere say o metimi abeka o mo ntimi meka ye twi mu de etimi kan crofo be 10 bom na ya ji o mo 100,000 pounds clean visa no so wenya ebi so timi rem o mo rem so ejuma ni ho na fe da to ebu ni kasakasa ato ebu ni edambo ato ebu ni ono so a ebi abobosia wa pra de chiri nya na ya be rem thinking say be farmer no omo me rem poni de na dwin bom sen na o Ghana or the obesa hu ni we say means because eja family wa external family wa obesha ni how far for no dey but omo ko rem na obi eni ho no oho no awe twawa nkran ni say awe twawa away match ne boy a thing eno no na away match no ubo footballer ubo home dia won say supporters or confidence bi wo players no na utu kwan na okovura dem wo Accra na okovura dem na okovura bura all I was say referee ni ekini konano ni atwe na gina one side ono ankasa match o di gensi mu ankasa away twawa no uti we say way a penalty pa o say ohun yen And even now, wait, hour. What's your go? See, you go. And
handball.
Now, full chrome, now could be man, so session I can COS for now. Bebre, minya messages, bebre. Just say, I'm regretting this time. The no more, you know. The near catch up, the information now. Nina, you are saying, I'm no lawyer, Nina information. Into when you right information now. Now did the OTT na right one now. Obeko or nenye sanity. But oh dear, so because be chompa internet no YouTube you can also find out. But your research no form. Ebi be badodo no form. Yes connection. Ye di be dog me other than let me for dog yeah. And I obviously shift to dog.
Doctor degree.
So lawyer, my uncle's asem was COS in Sensem. You're 2025. Me know we tackle something but you see, I know any ye dear man for the brisika. Be breso. Aye, be a momunianum, so ya momuniano, momo yama, among crop for now for near the only introducing crop farm and crop for. And my chum condemn, cry. The abeno, ebimuso remomu ninyama, inti, where rem no ninyama, or so on me make a case. No watching. I mean, all this COS in Sema, a new development by near day. So, COS, no, this is how they will say free. Because I mean, what we say free.
Yes.
Yeah, you animal job 10,000, 15,000, 20,000.
Yo, DJ, me da sepa. I am set a very good topic to start the year with because I hear as if a problem. Now, yes, it's COS. Me just say, Omo TN and Omo TN dana. Ya can't. I didn't want something. Obianim, I did a COS, a certificate of sponsorship. Now, before whoever UK, however, you with some companies now. This is a company or we get a sponsorship license. Home office and a dear say company ya share was sitting ya share unyama yem ya who said ye here in that category. I don't see ye here masons, builders, carpenters, prison officers, nurses, healthcare workers, doctors, teachers. Ye here with IT workers in this shortage occupation list. And yet, it may be an COS for an license for. And it's a government no FBA quantum say. Sa area way, Crawford and North one, but you hear more people ever. Not almost the sa a Jumano area to the shortage occupation list no so. And sometimes almost we are butchers. Almost here butchers, and now the butchers area got to sa shortage occupation list. Into here. Obi a woyɛ adwuma abattoir motorway and now you are a butcher anywhere. How was that experience? No, wobɛtumi aba kurom ha bɛyɛ adwuma but sɛ home office no ɛde saa sponsorship license no ɛma saa company na ɔyɛ application na memfa ne sɛ ebi a me mewɔ adwuma mehia ebi a IT guys no ma apply to the home office for sɛ IT section yi ana engineering way there was shortage occupation lists because no young crop in that sector. Menso met me in crop not my application for the sponsorship license to bring in people or a person or categories of people on the IT or in the engineering sector. So home office here assessment, no more share records, or share books, or share certificate with the to say. Met me in the right way. Now, our mommy certificate sponsorship license. Seminar sponsorship license, May amanya me sponsorship license maybe for 2 people, 3 people, 10 people, or 20 people because me to my sanko boy. Now I would then apply for me person do my mom COS certificate of sponsorship. So me na mabaye sponsor no. Na omo di omo eba no me nya the COS that it will be issued, me nya license now. The COS will be issued from the Home Office. Na me no me di ama wom na omo ayedwuma, omo di application na mo di aba. So we share the health sector. We share the NHS, the care homes, construction, teaching. These are the categories and others that are your sponsorship license for. Companies have sponsorship license for. Now, health and care for the more because of Brexit. Brexit nearby on the 31st of December 2020. UK fee you know. You for bebre assign echo back to Omicron. And Emma vacancy bebre ever the health sector. How? On top of that, and a COVID and super COVID-19 by now. Emma, the need to bring people in to work in the health sector now became very, very strong. And the Home Office, every can say, we are company, we are care home, NHS, different sectors. What media will be about say over in the health sector. Na what media over. Way na Nkrophobia and nipa bebre work care company no. Omo di omo koji. Mate menhui but mate from calls amenya over and over and over from clients. Say, company way XYZ company or the year buyer, year banner, or see obia entry X amount of money, £8,000, £10,000, £15,000, £18,000 for 1 or 2. Sana, mate, sana clients are catching them, and I make us a million but that is what I have heard. And of course, from the social media handles now. Companies need to incorporate aba. Omo do ya no. And omo say the reality on the ground is different from what they told them. Ebiaba companies no. Ebia nipa miensa and a work care home no. Nipa 9 and a work care home no. But what the nipa do aba. Me gidi say obi aye ne esese obeye. And it is a DJ Yamekano. Ye been 10,000, 15,000. That is what we are hearing. 10 people, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 100,000. What you actually go to home. 20 people, 8,000, 8,000, 8,000. A lot of money. What you actually go to home. Nipana bedu, anoma bedu ewe, ejuma, anyhow. Now, to say no, they are stranded. Because the human in the hunting, now or no, or compare 20 hours be trying to baby from. Now, out of frustration, see, Nani Pano, our friend Home Office, and our friend other homes, and our care homes, and then they tell their story. Nami a doctor, so and so, and Nami a nurse, Nami a midwife, and a mapa, my jama juma, my pastor, if I be juma, me buy no, a jumeni ho, I'm stranded, Menyesika, and to Diane. Sika and rent, many ubi and our page, ubi kitchen and amida. So all the stories Matisa has gone out to the Home Office. The Home Office, what it is problems in it. Now, omoji details of employers now wouldn't call for na bad no. No more coho. I could check out say. Now, when I will kind of wait me on my juma, nipa and 9, nipa and no nipa 20. And an uncrophone I prefer only juma, a DNT and a tissa. Now my check the records. And no, and ama, ya revoke it. A lot of care homes, a lot of sponsorship licenses. Home Office are revoking, and majority of Omo are revoking there no Ghana for year because yan shisha yan yamana krofana ba Omo nye juma and no, and the main reason why a lot of people, a lot of sponsors certificates of sponsorship have been revoked. And your revocable sponsorship license, it affects Omo Awodi COS no, at the Amawan so, not Omo stranded. Last week, with the numbers, with the contact details, we had to just say the Home Office has given us that information. So we will be near revocable sponsorship license. You can contact the London International Recruits at camden.gov.uk. Not when you are at the income, they may be able to support you. So that is the problem. Nipa bebree face it. It be a doctors, it be a lawyers, not lawyers, it be a nurses, midwives, high-ranking position. Omo jai juma no, omo ton bibia, omo nim se ye ba britre, ye ba be ye juma, ye sika, they send tua, and as ye tanto, back the house or buy another house. 9 stories were told to them. Oh, Uber will pay £2,500 a month. We'll pay you £3,000 a month. Now, why a calculation into cities? You say, this is good. Forgetting that you pay rent, you pay transport, you will eat, you clothe yourself, gas, water, electricity, and all utilities. We blind ourselves to the fact that all these things will have to be taken up. Yet £2,500. Yet £3,000. That is it. Nayaba, we are stranded. Nurses are some are sleeping in people's kitchen. Some are sleeping in people's halls. People have to lay a mattress on the ground. Meanwhile, back home, no, there were people of repute. There were people, not among Kasa Eji but say no, because of circumstances, no, and Ababanesa. So it's a huge problem. Now, the next thing is that Obibisa said, now, on to me and go report it to the police. And in fact, people have called me if they can go and report to the police. DJ, the problem is this. You have engaged in an illegality. One idea why you know, it's illegal. COS no, is supposed to be free because the Uber ababe juma and certain one Uber tria employer no and san no amo juma se brabe juma. David, and by the rules no and say Uber tria employer no and san no amo juma. So that is getting involved in an illegality. Wa wako tria no wonsu niawaye no unlawful. Obi beka wudi counterfeit akoto your friend is saying weed. Okay, wudi counterfeit akoto weed. Want to make report it this thing fever grass say a weeder. Want to make a report this make akoto weed and a papa before for their mama because one kasa you are involved yourself in an illegality. It is supposed to be free of charge. A big minimum clients they came to the UK through the journey means one kasa contacted proper recruitment agencies. Proper. I'm liaising with the NHS. We are on their own research. And they are in the UK with their partners and they are working with the NHS. But the problem I want to say, say you have to take the initiative. And to your penalty, send your connection, your penny connection, your penny fast, the penny connection. Now, nipa me no join it, nipa me join it, connection. Connection, so here. If you are connecting two cables, if you are not careful, it will shock you. Into Uber do area, not connection. Maybe you are connecting positive and positive or positive and negative. If you are not careful, it will shock you. Connections can shock. What about do area? You've been tricked. Osika yaji 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. You didn't nipa me and 9, 20. Abom. Yaji 10 from what we are hearing. £50,000 gone down the drain. What did they call him? Who can report my police said then, mature bride, and I'm a man in Panisika said, oh, my you can't. You cannot.
The lawyer, ultra, are they important? Remember, we're breaking to ultra. Omo go to your home as connection. Ye dio musika. Anaso mabe rema. I call 419 no crabby and him son. Omuntimi ye nipa ne hwe won.
What do you do what now? When you make us know, tears, you say, okay, maybe a bit more back because me show boss. Remember when you buy and you man anyhow. Okay, and to me, the bit more, no, they are sort of one. I know a different matter altogether. But
Mrakwan mu de untimi nya ne hwe.
Because one kasanka sikana wakucha, a dient in a ucha sikana. A dient in a ucha, ucha and sikana set, or you ever broach for a reason that you should not have paid for. Say your application fee, I would get to home office a different matter. But say with the £10,000, I could share some, would you ever share me some in your connection amount? Not a bounce here, and now I will do it. Let me see me need you. What do you mean, Kohen? Who catch your police and say, I did connection. I did an illegal connection. I did an illegal something. The person has brought me. There is nowhere. What do you mean, Henry? And that is why the Home Office. The Home Office will go and investigate the employer. So Home Office who say, then they'll revoke their license. But yes, and also someone in the they also have their defense. There is no record. If you're penny cash into the NHS, and
It is a chomo cash pa.
oh yes, sir. Only set idea on your papa. And I unpair any credit trail. Unpair trail be a footsteps there, which is on this date, Michelle say, on this date, Michelle say, and these are the conversations we've had. These are the text messages we have. This is the email. Then did they avoid all of those trails? And this all do we not one year mama. A dear now would the HRS woman is but like I said, one trying to what evidence do you have? And I would if I count woman and poor. Or what like I said, Busian or born. How many people can say all kinds of things? And I will crowd in the car and I will join in the second manner. And yes, sir, would they emanate for any particular reason? So they are very careful to avoid communication through means you can go back to find out or to print out to support your argument. That is the problem. Yeah, well, DJ, another very important thing I need to mention is that a big from what I have heard, now you're combining DJ and Yakosia airport from what client will be about me because say airport and not even Mushia. You see, why are we doing this to ourselves? Why do we do hands Papa are on a separate way, or Banus are on a separate way? A big grand shada from what we are told. So we are only repeating what we've been told. Shada certificate of sponsorship no your term. Papa said or a different one. In one or said they be media. May confusion about Obana for phone or for home office, Obana for phone or for phone radio station, and it is all over the place. Ghanaians, not other nationals. To the extent, sir, DJ, to the extent, sir, the police have actually informed us, sir, they are tired of reports from Ghanaians.
Sir?
Yes, against it. Yes. Our local area.
Yes. More immigration lawyer solicitors. No.
They notify some of us. They are just getting overwhelmed with this report. Other nationals, no, and yes, sir, not then, yeah, but that is the problem. Yeah, chuki, because obi a chin obi nsa agency kefin in Samonti, or also feel that they have been shortchanging or also reporting. That is the problem we are facing. We are hoping that 2025, some of these things will not come. But it's a problem, especially this health and care. Obi, Lady B. Chang, sometime last year, I think about 4 or 5 months ago, DJ, obie na nupe na wo so. Onya bie na nupe na wo so. So we have to find a way of calming her down. This one is say, ono aba. Ne nua bi nso pese oba. Enti ono no, onim say oboa. Oboa ne nua no. Enti oye referral. Okay? So DJ ene bo amenti. Ko hu DJ. Enti oko hu DJ no, na DJ no say, okay, amamra ne so. Oya amamra ne wie no. Say so ni pare beba no went me amba. Enti pressure na ba beta ono a oye referral no so. Pressure na beta ono no so say, wona uni DJ mwa bom say mubeji. And the threats from the family back home, the threat, the curses, the threats, the messages, the voice messages, the threats. It's serious. And she was afraid of being another also. So it's a problem. I hope that we will learn, we will be able to do our own research. Ejuma woho. DJ, there are genuine employers, genuine recruiters, genuine companies. You don't have to pay a dime, nothing. Without any problems. I have had people come to me to sign documents for them. Recruitment organizations, they don't buy. They paid nothing. They're working with the NHS. But it's any air connection, shortcut. Oh, the mame. I know. And I created most of these problems.
Ebimu kura wo ho a de me metete ne ebimu kura wo ho a ya ka tro mu post ejuma kura ni o na o ya de na o so ya de wa ka ten say ejuma ni o so ni de opeso oba UK ni keke wanya ejuma anya kura ebimu gum asema me ka che on de onya ejuma anya kura UK ni keke na opeso oba o
and they say over
how can you say that
ejuma and they say why you don't have to blame anybody because your culture say ejuma
I say ebi kura say onya ejuma man no but so no opeso oba UK. Hey, it's a mitimidu or no person by UK, but on your Duma man or Babetia connection with Cheska or so person by UK. If it were room where we are, on one and fat, on one quiet, it's all blame one.
And you say, Sanity, I can't say, a Jumanio, why was super so by UK? What about doing we are? And then you can't blame anybody. So anybody shall boss say, Mama with Juma, what we do? Nothing on my way, a honor, and I'll wait me. I can't be. But in the case, why would Jeton say, a Jumanio? Now, remember, Uber do we are, and yeah, you can't blame anybody. But unfortunately, Uber do we are almost a Davy. The situation on the ground is different from what you had on the phone. The situation on the ground is totally different.
That's the way now. Yeah, I work Ghana had ye. The who online need the amount for can the amount for it. Into your mindset, no. Your picture, no, your picture, no. Yeah, then the annual and person betty. Yeah, you know, yeah, I hope you know. The annual, no. And no, I am a po. Remember, soft one, we can soft, and I'm the hard one, so but no, what's the hard one, two tier one now. People told me in future, and your surprise. But they be another anchor there, and I'm doing over 2,500 pounds. Only 2,500 pounds. What you are done, because you never saving when you scan or convert your bagana.
Exactly.
When you scabby, but reality no before when you saw 2,500, no be Sunday. You man about 10 years saying, and then or yeah, no, you saw 2,500, 3,000.
Exactly.
Yes, I am an account. Not cycle. So, could be no dream. I deal with saying it, saying it. And what's but who are on Tiano and Oba, Oba take say, when Obenya say, and Obenya say, now one my own hopes. Into one on back as Obaka just say, hey, Vimpa, Wapa. Or they buy and you started program when I'm near branch back where you show. Or say, or no the expectation or the call about UK. No, or do an abnormal no to be only the Juma, the Chiwa say, or that. Over to house, I'm going to anyway. Yeah, expectation carry the come and they are sending.
Yes. DJ, say near ya cultural near well pictures. U brother about show up kakra. About spreading some pound sterling kakra. Or do you call restaurant kotiji? 3 weeks on see or call back. Or see Charlie Hoya deal. No, so na Hoya Diana wo about sign call. Ready. That is it. Based on what we see from outside, then we are attracted. The attraction is so strong. And DJ, one other thing they said is that we don't ask questions. We don't ask questions. Say, over be big question. Logical, analytical questions, no. Yeah, Phyllis say a bisa question now. Now, area too inquisitive and honeypan. Okay, and it's anybody say, brah, ask yourself some questions. Ask yourself some questions and ask the person question. Okay, maybe do here. Ejuma, ewahe, address. Tell me when am I starting? How many hours? Then you put yourself down, ask questions. We don't ask questions. Obiaka said, that is all. Say, slavery, and how do you domestic abuse, domestic slave, house help, no, do you the fact say you have to say, the fact say you have to say, we don't ask follow up questions. We don't ask questions. Okay, Obiaga just say, pa, sikabra, the business. Business in as I say the way na air cool. Won't be some question and say, how much do I start with? What is the profit margin? What is the market? What is the target? You break these things down. We don't. That's what I say here. A pure water and air then boom, we get into pure water. They say here, a block factory and air boom, you get into block factory. We don't ask questions, and that is why people always take advantage of us. If we do, we are stranded. This health and care issue, DJ, is a big problem. People who are prominent people, midwives, nurses, some have become, unfortunately, some have to literally do some jobs. Your body because they have to survive. Because I saw Chan Danka and Tapia was only of MB Kotna, Woman and your don't see. But because of a baby didn't to know. Now, when you panakot nasa taking advantage of you. Now, and I'm in Madame for be a kotna, and all kinds of things are happening to you. Treatments bad because we did not do our homework well. So that is what it is. With the employers, the Home Office can just revoke their license, then they'll be out of job. With the employees, no, maybe telephone number, maybe email address be to your last week. Messenger to your if you find yourself in such a situation, your revoking will sponsors license. Home Office sponsor your leave is still valid until say from another department of the Home Office. But contact london.internationalrecruits@camden.gov.uk. london.internationalrecruits@camden.gov.uk. And now contact the Department for Health and Social Care. Contact the Department for Health and Social Care. Now, me to get you another sponsor. Now, wait me a shifty if that also the new one also. Obi Ebisami said, in fact, let me tell you something that Obi can share. DJ Obi a matise or no dim crop aba onye juma emma wom na ne employee no catch himself as a reporting no. When me ani pa oba ne catch employee no. O catch himself be o pay dia on fan nko because ono nso wa ben ne ho.
Wa be no wo kwan ben so.
Or say baby employee ni pe no on baby on pay bia on fanko on no a oyo oba na oyo employer no so wa ben ni ho and to baby on pay bia on fanko. This is fraud. This is pure fraud and sabotage and blackmail, etc., etc. It's unfortunate. Unie Juma, don't bring people here to get them stranded. My minimobia on no care home. And so she's just got a few people, 2 or 3 workers. Now, don't be on those worker home, why you sign ye bino. Or catch and say, why jaja on go for the yesika. Why jaja on? Or say, yes, me pay the da sing a did preco. So say, I revoke your sponsorship license. Media me that's what my sponsorship license. Maybe for the next 10, 20, 40 years, I still have my sponsor. One no, you revoke your sponsorship license. A did da ANC a did preco. So it's so sad, very unfortunate, but we will be in such a situation. It's either you move to the sponsorship, another sponsor, and now a been so on relationship now break it down. Mamina ko wari obi for an hour, but me switch ko ubaso. Papa no so say relationship now break it down. One divorce here. Onso wanya obi a wakuma dan so na a general relationship. We go to bet me switch e dia ko. We read and now we so. So and now o ba bet me switch e dia ko uba ne dia so. And now say a revoke your sponsorship license no po. That's a home office in council assistant. And now say wait me go back to school. Wait me high application to go back to school. At least it will buy you a year or 2 whilst you are studying. Now you look at how things work. So it is a huge wahala. It's a problem in the UK. DJ.
Nice one. Yaka COS in Sensemba. And I can yes, it's a connection. I be media. Se ba ko ye o chop mental. Yes, na kwan mu unihwe obetimi aye no. Wa ye o chop ment. Yes, and no go report am wana. And they are some because why o chop ment. Mu na mu ye illegal connection amoye. Nti be edu na ya critical. Serious ye twa amanfo edi ankasa ba lawyer so sad say yan Ghana for na so yetimi hwe pa say na ye Ghana ni say
People don't care.
Me nua Ghana ni me de be di Ghana ni say my imagine say we dey me say enya de be fa but ni sikanti me ye na di sika ye can say ne but na bi mu so mutumi odin.
Yeah, it's Bakubia framing a few days ago. Nipana Shenipo said, or a group of people ever. So I think Sikana is about, from what I understand, 50,000 or so now go into this thing. As to whether or not it's true or not, I don't know. I went to me and Yenya SSL or yeah. Already Yakasa, it is an illegality, so don't get involved in it. And on any panic kasana, any panic action is also many away who threaten me. I've been so a crackle report it. You see, 2 Ghanaians, things like that. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, only way mutu ma ye chukuchuku ya nwa kwenti omudodo.
Yeah.
I don't know ye chukuchuku ya nwa kwenti omudenti. De bia na yes say we na de bia na ye gu ye hu ye all the loopholes yanka say ye chukuchuku.
But DJ, it goes round and comes round, you know. You can't get away with some of these things. Why you know when him say when you sick, you get what you consider, but the result.
Yeah, come on. Say come on. No.
That's it.
I bet you, in a professional way. Say be mo e ba na sa akra be mo mutimi obey amanfo bukata sa won say obey say onya no ho sika no so onya nwie da won say obey yare no this yare no obey yare no this sika ni so sa no yare enyama be ko wrong in life won tiase.
Yes.
But onim say why obi bukata obe bresa won say onim open intentem shortcut mafia way. But yes, yes, well, yeah, nipa obi anso ni suban obi ane ni ntete ni obi ane ni attitude. And there Obi wa no de bi obe so use na adwen.
Yes.
But who use adwen a obi wa obe use adwen won so on ka hwe, but obi wa nso a e dey lie. Ojinam se Taribo West. Unim Taribo West.
They do.
Taribo West. Because Taribo West. Nigerian defender be those days. Taribo West. So, lawyer, me better be a phone line to who will be a victim, who will be a wire stranded, who
Yes.
will be a one be say who UK or show me. Who will be a BBC COS in sincerity, where any video call now because say we need be ba feminine say more almost in the camp, who are so free. Maybe a phone line na lawyer wa na the opposite all can no waka be share also who experience be ni enti kakra also wa film uni mo bia ono so afa BBC ma obetimi a share who experience kakra na yesu enti why stranded wo UK also a obetimi a share who experience kakra na enti me no lawyer be have this discussion no, but in the meantime lawyer yeah so bibia new amema comment section no me won say bi mu ebi mo say mba be join you biom mo be say be join you biom and enye no kre
And news never were all around, but yen country, yen TV, there has not been any negotiation. Also, before you fee you know, not it was referendum in the year, and some a year fee you know, and to say UK said or sign up back to the EU, but did say it will be a referendum. Yen sir, my the news no say UK is going back to the EU and all sorts of things and economic area. For me, Samuel Hui, Minkanye, from the Houses of Commons website, their library, from the authentic sources, from the Home Office site, I kind of Samuel Hui Bibisa, and I Minkanye Bibisa, I will not come put it out here. And to me, take it every day. My TTT news all over the place, but I am waiting till Samuel Hui say, Samuel House of Commons Library, Bibia. Let me check it on. The UK is debating to go back to the EU. I'll be the first to put it out here. But until then, UK is not in the EU or going back to the EU.
sana information obe so we credible sana information be say etio yes say ya tete yes no so obi bu say isi aba me so mate sa de ba me no
Yes.
me nye no kre
Nyanga Sansu Mate, but
ukọ credible portals no so ne ade a say no kra obi hu ho
yes.
but me minim say nye no kre
Yeah.
aside that lawyer me fa questions be ntutu o na me the phone number na ba to screen so my infant to first obesa on lawyer kasa me the phone number na WhatsApp audio call audio call and Fred director emba into service our number way anytime bia no we obi a follow SVTV Africa service our number because number when you use the program obetimi afrɛ won so into service our number way or phone so saving as SVTV Africa save into me ba be line na sisi a me bi atum ebi na ma no wi obetimi afrɛ ba lawyer I am picking comment no mo question ni bi na
Right there. That's fine.
we reading na inform when I explanation
Right.
Okay. Omunya esa omu checha yo me ba.
Happy New Year.
Yente we.
Richard Sego, hi. I am with the armed forces and due for citizenship, but in my initial stages, my visa expired because of COVID, but renewed it under the exceptional circumstance to enable me go on. Can I still go on? Well, I think you can if for whatever reason your visa expired during the COVID period. When I said there was some concession for Omo with visit visas, they couldn't travel because of COVID. There were some concessions for them. So if you fall within that period of the concession as a result of COVID, which led to the expiration of your visa, then yes, Mejidi said over to me at Twasu, our application. So please go back to the residential requirement. Go to the Home Office site and I go to Google and enter effect of COVID-19 on visas. The effect of COVID-19 on visas. Now the UKBA, the account UK Border Agency, with the council effect of COVID-19 on visas. Now dash UKBA. A amount and a guidance note on UK site and a guidance note on COVID-19 effects. Guidance notes on COVID-19 effects on visas. A amount now what kind? But I think if it is purely because of COVID-19, I went to me annual renewal and you were able to get into the armed forces, then you should be able to apply for your citizenship. But please go back to the source and find out. Mr. Sego, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I'm still waiting for another question. All right. So whilst Mary Transit DJ Everbano, let me put out this email address again. Department for Health and Social Care. So we will be yang nasa you were and your sponsorship license has been revoked and your COS has been affected. Please contact the Department for Health and Social Care.
Hello, lawyer.
All right, Papa.
Lawyer, you will be online, so I ain't no.
Yo.
Hello, call about you.
Oh, okay. Virtual mom official pa.
I think about you,
I think I'm better. Lawyer, I say maintain unka. What's a minka? Maintain unka.
I maintain
What's a minka?
Why?
Okay, yet you, lawyer, too.
Okay, medas Virginia me. My follow program for a while, and medas the insurance for opportunities as well. But the youths say bit me a share there. Now, a year or two ago, now, a friend introduced you one man be mame. Oba me shop me fashion designer na me Juma Kama Ghana. And Oba no so with me skill na me one day say me remo Europe, especially UK. Me go na me young crofo nyuma be from ifie edeba. And oka say me rema ebeboa me and hone so okwa binya opportunity at their further education near there. Intimate say me take the opportunity. But obi nso to me can say me catch obi a minim no ano no to me for say me ba any say my imagine say me go school no nank ma further there and no be boa me more. Indi me nipa ne di nkomo na me catch say me pese me go fashion school instead. Inti so betimi anya bibi saa de aye adwuma na ma me there ene nka me ko. E mama yi said ye DJ nya me ka no. Asem o mobeka cha only different from the backgrounds e wo because o pes kana jinteni o kan di obia and nipa so me wrong thing na me la wrong decision I make here the kind of person I me consult here and boa me one say because e on you bia me family will be into obetena hakra na men can say ye twa ne niemem kra na o okay ye send this guy from if you brain ne father wait till ye send this guy brain no you okay inti me man consulted the right person am de be rem me can say me mistake back no inti me ba wi afi me kan say all your application am me no say the lawyer can you no ubusa no question na they try to avoid ade bia be mo atimi anya prove bi in case of anything goes wrong inti any ubusa no question bia me gu so say na ase ebufuo bi ni ade bi. Exactly. It takes more than a year. Na me sanka misika back at the council our yenso so a o council so say on wa submitted the NDA you were 2 fees not knowing this car wa je and one wa apply for fashion school bia eye oko on wa kobobo ne certificate bi ene de to ade ne so.
Wow.
me one time or so school ni so mbe him signature for there lawyer minimum she me yeah wa signature etimi akwa marriage with obi foforo minimum she I get to know on that said the lawyer can airport any meeting here.
Wow.
Inti just say me beto mo no the class school crowd here, you know, lawyer minimum who nim dia because me life in a fashion me sua ho adia fashion na my auntie no me nim human resource management. Inti bida bia me ka say it takes me maybe na ma mitimi e pass it through crowd friends immigration and okra na menga nipa me question so na doubt be but as a particulars no there and bibia genuine said the lawyer can confu so on onu ni asim dia bibia genuine wa we dey doubt okra na once a bibia genuine di obemo akọ ene ma mitimi di be wura but be wura no because me ni idea about nema no there ni mitimi go school no ena you see my stranded wo krum wa ama etwitwa me niema nyina just say
Fortunate.
me who be a me my follow lawyers also tap send for program so eti kakra and I'm trying to meet me gather near kakra na metimi aba be meet lawyer na me who be a me de befa you know kakra me meet me a share no and concerning so my friend back ofie I'm trying to say me man the situation on the ground but okay Omon tiasie ejini kwa say program afọ dia man say ometi emi say video nya me nye easy what say say am afọ dia man Joshua Kofi no follow program nti me hwe say bi ono abetimi afre nti no na say lawyer de o nti say mo bi o ho na hwe me kwan am fa so esi am tim wa ha no na say me wo chance a metimi ehu a na say me hu de meye me da sen so.
Yeah, that's so fair. Obetimi afre lawyer moti lawyer nka because I say me mente unka wa habium me obi a wote me nka ba me mente unka I don't know what's happening but say lawyer wote lawyer nka o frame me so na miss scholar don't worry obi wa frame me nyame frame back o frame me na katia don't worry yourself I'll call back but o frame me na katia I'll call you back. Me who say miss score and me throw back. But lawyer, who be your person okay? Me mente unka mo but say omote unka it's okay. Omote unka is okay, but you can go. I don't know why I can't hear you. But say omote unka you go on. Say omote unka you go on.
That's fine. So if you go back to my who said omote unka and I want to make. Yeah.
In your comment section, say mote lawyer who is on my unka. Let me know say. Mountain nka memo akọ off no back so me share comment section say mountain nka mon type say oh yes you can hear him then I know say you can hear him.
All right.
Okay, so we say yes we can hear both so lawyer to us so that you so me na mental nka to us.
Okay, thank you Ntinia. Now my person because me na our money to share his experience now from office line na book appointment bra and I make sure say you bet to me a navigating system now. You let me ask by using the rules, we'll see what the laws say. I let me the abwawa. It's unfortunate that you've been placed in such a difficult position. It's very sad, but there is hope for the future. And if na bra yantinasi near shesenia, you bet me abwawa. There will be solution. There certainly will be solution. It may be immediate, it may be midterm, or it may be long term, but there certainly will be a solution. Uba, and we'll see how the law works in your favor. May I say, DJ, meet you. DJ.
Okay, so your next caller, your Madam Tina Etio, lawyer Tio.
Lawyer, good evening, my wife is only DJ Nyami.
Good evening, ma'am. Yes, my official.
Hello?
I haven't come back to you.
You. Okay. Lawyer, my problem can cry me bad girl. Now, waba UK hon money ni kuna ba last year. Nyamia daruma obewe no enye dwuma ya ni kunu so ekọ school ni ade. But omu nya 1 year pe visa no de buy. nso mbedu ye no me ba na nya adwuma wo saa keka yi a je say omo oye na adwuma but na visa no be eye ending ya 11th of this month ya but ka yi for na man sponsorship senka obetimi dia omo be man 1 year na je senka otimi dia adwuma tin na problem ba ko no say o sha say or the care yi for no requesting na niama wo eye home office no and now bisa no so no ye den Ghana and o kan say okọ university of Ghana nti na de o mu hia free no ho an say on fa English certificate na o ye no Ghana on fa mra and me ba no so no okọ private university me pese me de betu do say nti o sha say o de sa ayi no ma wo mo that time na o wi school no na sa private university no mo share legon ase enti no legon for na issue certificate no de ma no enti o yes o dey apply no home office anya ntum o mo say before so o be dia to no ji say school na o call ya o mo ne university for no kasa no mo no legon for no sendi ayi bi ma o mo home office for no say o mo na that time no o mo dey sa certificate ni ma lawyer me be a friend school mu ho any the ocean school no so say o mo kasa na nko onye sa de ne ma na lawyer me say ma me ne nipa ko ne ka kire me ba ne say me ba ne fanya mpaibo wo me ko so ade no so ye hia e wo say sa school ni na wo so mutimi ne legon for ne kasa na o mo de o gi test message fi wo mo no de ma me ba no de apply nti de ko see ya ne say na wo say me ba ne sign eye English ayi ni bi e wo landing o ya no because of say as English now or the free Ghana buy no me say na me fro no went me am entwani nyina o feli ba ko de as the omo ne kasa no wanya nti na o so san tire bi so lawyer tam so kwa na ko 11th of this month ya pe na me visa no why ya ne edu say nkrofo no so am na 10 days say on to me fan prove sa English certificate no nti lawyer de me person visa say pancho say me ba no nya de wa ko tire bi ne ya me no kasa ya ene ya me no kasa ko no wo so no the try na o failure no another crony asande na 5 hours and what na try mu fiti nra ahemache dia ko nti lawyer say the person bisa say in case o say English no second one so am pass ya onye den ana dia na ofo so betimi abo ame na nka ama me ba na timi aye yi kakra mpa che lawyer
yo me da
okay yeah that's it
mame now
lawyer over to you.
Yo, thank you. Now did you what mean ka there?
It is the other say Obia log out and log in because I don't know why I can't hear you. Ama me find it difficult kaka but moi mamu worry more frɛ me who me score so me frɛ mo back o frɛ na me score ebi wa na nipa ni gina so o frɛ one line te be kate but kate a me who no me score a me frɛ back e will show so it moi me who like I think say 4 1 2 3 4 5 missed calls. Me from when back. Oh, friend, we are me from back. I don't know why all of a sudden, no, mente lawyer can. Bamuso mote sound we be, but I'm maintaining. I don't know why. So, on logging in back, na yen say ebe far, but a good sign. I'm also mote and can. But me I said me maintaining. I don't know what happened, but anti ubetimi de ubetimi afre asking lawyer ba to see an me twen obaba ka me frɛ 4 missed calls na me hu no me frɛ mo back na mo ne nkasa why na abotre mo obi an ne be kasa question obese obisa no sample say lawyer how to me nka
me too nka what me nka
technical error from studio B.
No, from studio.
So lawyer you know na me man call am brim.
Okay, yo ntima me never any say Obano say employer no appearance of man certificate of sponsorship now. COS now. Or back to your application. Yeah, yeah, be recently. Your application they catch home office for say unfortunately one pass the exams now. But yeah, person they are sitting and they won't take the application they should give the person 14 days, not on control. So far, it's working. Home office for sometimes when you're reason up, when you're kasa, now when you're muchro, mama, omotiasia. Money in China and ma nevisa no engo. Before nevisa ne be on your application. Not all my home office volunteers here, sir. Unfortunately, we tried first one pass it. Was I could try another one, but our money chances are or pass it on for certificates now. And bro, my application before the visa it be very important. Or trying a whoop I say BBR on your application once are all trying results now. It is an invite now with the man who said on cultural test now. And now email now was on the man, let me print it any application now to the home office. My return results no take. Mr. Mommy, maybe 14 days and 21 days set decision the bar. So that is what SSA or to avoid the visa from expiring in the UK. Thank you. DJ.
So me share next caller. Hello. Hi. Hello.
Hello, DJ Yame. Good evening.
Good evening, Oboko there.
Yankupa Darumo. Ejidisa Wonso, yeah.
Me we pa. O person no lawyer kasa on.
Official pa, so me mamunye na official pa.
Afi come back to here. Afi se senior thing.
In Pachon, Pesa me lawyer kasa.
Me ba cho tio.
Lawyer in Pachon, Michiao, official pa, so.
I think about me bro, at the same.
Yo, Yankupa Daruma. Pachon, me di the Newton.
Okay.
Free Ghana. Now, short enquiries been on Pesa Mayor. Be junior brother, or no kuta degree in engineering, electrical engineering. And a person ka on also to Kwaiba hobby.
Okay.
He me friend Obi. I also aba mo interview ni bi na DJ Nyame interview or baby. And I'm a friend now, may year enquiries can cry one because also not our electrical engineering background.
Okay.
It's not me enquiries free no say be a bit link to companies or multi sponsor obia or no person about no electrical engineering ejuma and about COS. It is a share major programming and who says COS na work hours and my friend from the beginning. The number who what you say COS WAHALA. It's number says, is it still COS no is it still at work? And I say no I do
Okay.
Yo COS WAHALA. Different COSs. It's for different companies, different types of work. A be for health and care. Health and care, na wahala no. A be COS for teaching, only problems. A be COS for engineering, only problems. A be for construction industries, only problem. For let's say masons, for tilers, for electricians, only issues. Wahala no. The health and care sector. And it's a one be any COS in an engineering company. The company is properly registered and licensed by the Home Office. Now, money COS, money insuro, obetumi aba juma. Health and care for no, a problem no wahala no, but other sectors, we are not hearing any problems at all from them. And so we are COS with an engineering company or IT or anything. My name is Juma. Where will you care? Thank you.
Nice one. Next caller, a lawyer to you.
Hello, yeah.
Good
evening, Afisha.
Good evening. I think over to you, Amelia.
But like I already there's some question here. But I'm about UK 2023 June. na me the COS na bi na buy na me buy no na me company no almost omunya adwuma tena ma me if you echo different city na me ko pay adwuma na actually na so almost adwuma ba for almost a year they say be compliance ni training ni ade but within na say na almost omo conform do omo buy na see home office more pressure say then na omo troko say me name for be near other people yeah reporting for training near compliance into omo revoke sponsorship offer so omo tro home office for try for 3 months now omo the man to within na no na I na met my report here training na omo say yeah application for fraud Emma yeah renew we no first na 5 years maybe na 5 years but say omo yeah new way no omo or issue for no 2 years no more issue here but my first one me dey by na kebe April 2028 but we no be September 2026
okay and the same company now
applicant me at then about me dependent in the by the same application
and the same company now
I'm dependent the NHS because me about November by every January still I'm dependent in the by and I'm saying me who secondly since here now I 2 years now for from last year April 2023 to November 2024 now a chegu no meaning say a chegu say the next year application no back ho and as say no say next 2020 application a back 3 years and I say almost 1.5 years now a chegu na manye juma mo na ye for a back ho na ye be application for 2 years and now 1.5 year and as say patcho meaning say what masia
but yes yeah because the time now was spending on the previous COS no if it is going to count towards your new one for the 5 years right
yeah
yes so when the same company and Juma then yes technically it should count towards the 5 years so unfortunately to say no one more 3 years instead of the 5 years the most important thing is that you are still with the same company and I believe sir once you are able to renew your visa and continue with them in 5 years time you should be able to go for your indefinite leave to remain. Take this.
okay next application be 3 years we renew no with 3 years
Yes, with 3 years. You have to do that. Whatever happens, make sure you never overstay. Renew with the 3 years. So 3 years needs so, and you have to do for another 2 years. You do, or you add up near to the 3 years. It will take you very close to maybe 5 years. You need a little more extension, and then you can go for your indefinite leave to remain. Okay.
Okay, so me try one some me catch say o frame me na miss call me throw back don't worry me who say abrante ni gina so no bebre na try so mo free line na busy me throw back no I pick me throw one no I pick hello
Good evening, DJ.
Good evening, you job call the official pa.
I think we there nam so bisa question kakra bi.
Lawyer Tio bisa ne.
Lawyer Maju.
Yeah, it's the same.
Boko. Me pachu na DJ lawyer nam me pese ka me invite me sister ne ma. Emo mo besra me. Na me pese bisa se process ne te saying one ne ma 9-4 joka wa mo 5. And I'm person busa ho asem some person me invite you come over for visitor. Yeah, we related to me too much. I say busa 10 kakra. Na person busa ho asem.
Okay.
Yo, without saying any problem, it shouldn't be a problem. Over to me, I invite you on. Me did say Abia Omo Yejuma, o sister a Yejuma, and our cousin a Yejuma. Yeah, so invite them to come and visit you. If they are working, let them add their pay slips, bank statement. If they have any properties, landed properties, take that evidence from them. If there are more properties, a dying, as I say, I'm to this evidence no, at the account. Wow, we invite you on no. Make sure say or enough accommodation. If you have enough uh, space in your house, 2 rooms, 3 bedrooms, and everything. And so do tenancy agreement at the account. Now, of course, what we do bank statement 6 months, pay slip 6 months, at the account. I actually say we are you are okay, you are able to accommodate them. So all in all, my one application, I'm on for all the supporting documents and come home, especially if they are working and if they have any properties, they should add those proofs to the application. Make it say the now, or much me about oh you can. Yes.
Okay. Next caller. Yet you, lawyer
DJ,
you, yeah.
what your mama fish up? Oh,
Have you comment here?
it's a name be come on. DJ, what dear, when you say, me come on, no, I need the number can of Edan Beko. But what dear tell say, me the Israel and the Baha. Na Zarena de Ba, you know, as soon last year, and soon, you know, said the number can say, will be a kum for a bimunya, the Adeno, BG, Sika, so by Yamame, Sikano, and San can be. The annuity no me ho ma hwede ye na ayi hu ama me na me na mkukudi aduru ti bo akudi aduru na we say visa lawyer na say je ona wo panifu ani kakra no head de ne Ghana na ho asem te say anasa na mo be na me tu say bi aduru no anye ya de na metimi aye for the next step.
Yo, Menia, Edro the end of we paracetamol na code.
But you aduru no me say ayi me ye
We okay, we did with you say, and I will say paracetamol na code, and all right, all right, that's fine. Also, Ghana no, because of the LGBTQ plus way now, bill now, Parliament pass here, President in Yansan, you know. Say, would if a horse we are sat in Crofonia, they look at your case most very, very into details. And to a yes, why they drew me route now with fire. But yeah, now per evidence. And to say, oh, evidence be say, oh, Ghana, no, not situation where Montina now war. I know until our Bahana was sick asylum now. And you start gathering your evidence. Start gathering your evidence. It takes time. The screening, the interview. Please start putting your evidence together. With GD pass, I'm they want some supporting evidence. But more than what we are, so by the time I'm to ask you for interview and everything, you have your evidence. Now they are supporting your application. I hope and pray that it will be considered in accordance with the rules now, and the decision will be made as it should be. Thank you. Once yes, asylum application, that is fine. But so situations is some ABI can say wako woba and our will be nipano ewoba. Of course, wait me switch into Ediako and now we're in any banner. So these are all options in accordance with the rules now. Thank you. Mama Tina, I would like to know if I can vary my visa application or withdraw when you are unable to edit it. Thanks. Well, yes, you can withdraw if you think that the mistake is so grievous or is so serious that it can affect your application. Let me give you an example. Some time ago, obi a application be. Now, near air and say, I'll say, and maybe I travel not incorporate me be a friend of Bacha, me did so in near almost. Now, what try the 20 years plus now? Unfortunately, all the documents no con all the Sabancha buying not a see the book much as was it not a fibono, echo fra documents that already called for the 2.5 years now. That was a serious error. Sadly, or shut now the Nkofo who said my bancha by their sick with cards and Musan was sitting up a few not a young pa, but in our application empty. Your answer want me edit video empty or withdraw the whole application. Sikana will try and for free Sikana, but or sign the IHS Nibrak. And or sign a year another application. This time no ordinary one called Baja Habano and Kokamobio. And it depends on the gravity of the mistake, no, and now the error. Some of the errors can be damaging and it can affect you for the rest of your life. Some you can, of course, explain it away, but so we check not a serious. I make us say, please, if it is serious, withdraw, especially if you haven't gone for your fingerprint already. Withdraw it and then resubmit the application. Thank you.
Next caller, it's you.
DJ, Mr. Mommy.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr.
Hold on.
Mommy, one commercial, maybe. Yes, sir.
Okay, and hold on, one lawyer. So check your DBA. So, me no lawyer wisdom. Akao Wiseman solicitors now share live on SVTV Africa. So you be a phone line now. So there be a more UK, and our Ghana, UK come on needy. My friend Abrao, Canada, ne Italy, and we all know UK immigration lawyer. Auntie. BBFA UK who be no bit me ebisano. Na se afen wa join ni ayi we are still alive no ho YouTube channel a video no ho bit me play back no wait in sensem the eba no COS in sensem wahala e o COS money ade e discuss bebre me de be a make actual say me encourage you say so we need bibi ho a ana be so ye bibia empre ho tie your research and then utie point guidelines so be never boa umpo na ude tie experts no be okaka kasanya ma we na wo lines what tie ase so tie ase enye say no problem so lawyer waba
Pacho maba
me ba to yetie o
Mommy,
okay. Lawyer, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Me Paucho. Me cousin, me wo UK, me wo UK, but me cousin so has say or the care meet ne buy. But a nurse or Ghana in Tobe Jew and so man 1 year visa.
Okay.
Sponsorship no. In a 1 year na so. Ne employers no mo ka so mo new money bi o minti no. Wa chone out na e bi anti. MS say we nya pin no so we nya UK pin but then ne visa ne wu that was last month 11th nti sisi no ni visa ye pay ejuma ni bia ma no a obenya sponsorship nti ni bisa say ne visa na ewu sisi a oba has say without a visa na say onya sponsorship na or apply for visa na e be affecting na because I guess when visa not has say so onya sponsorship no ko apply for visa na e be affecting na me that say
okay.
Yes, unfortunately once the visa they will know on your sponsorship no more want to make and switch it to the new sponsorship. That's very unfortunate. And kaya idea or yeah application fufubi edikotomo once application the waho wakobon and sano our home office abia edi 2 months 3 months 4 months 6 months 8 months. Now during that time, now application they were home office and son and the visa they will not when your sponsorship, but then and can over to me as we achieve from application I will hold it down to the new sponsorship. Unfortunately, because the visa they will when your sponsorship and then and your dear over to me as switch and their call and also because but now unlawfully. Usually, so visa they won't more 14 days. So by application within that time. Now I'm an explanation. The entire want to me an application before visa and able. We will see 11th of last month. It is way gone past 14 days. And say on your COS number, it's going to be difficult or almost impossible, say, or when we are switching after the new COS, unfortunately.
Hello. Yeah. Good evening. Oh.
Good evening.
Loyalty. Oh.
I'm Trophy Shapa.
I think over to you.
Yeah.
Okay. More question. Thank you. First one here. Midday we saying about COS near dependent. When they buy a Jumani say company to Omuni Juman or Omuni Juma before a first almost a make office on almost say Omuni Juma or Honamana. Oma if you more add your more lances in young coffee. It's a letter, but letter name by because Oyema, you know, your friend or say letter name by. Zambezem Buza say, letter name by dependent in being a letter, and I say, me penny binya.
Okay.
And only a one. Second one is here as dependent, no. A soldier for winner by doesn't make cannibal from me. A soldier for winner by for Commonwealth, no. Me be. It's me, Busa say. Once I may try to make go through me, na me medical since Bibiano. Make my go through a na say, me, yes, switch it, echo different company. Because you say, almost your magic, but you let be a
Okay, and home office for now, almost your magic company in the COS no license now.
try.
But Omonyan Chromo Vivia say I'm not sitting animal.
Okay,
so normally say home office for AG license now. I'm going to try say company they AG license now. So I'm sitting on the that's a cost to say for time one. We another letter from another department from the home office. Certainly, in accordance with the rules, you are legally. But I'd rather be looking for another sponsorship. Well, sir, we Juma was soldier for no so. And it is at least when you have another sponsorship. Now we're so and son a soldier for any back that you can shift easily onto the new one. Because soldier for any sometimes you won't know how long it will take their processes and stuff like that. They just secure yourself probably with another sponsorship. Wow, sir, we're working on and also say no bad that you can easily switch back to them. Why?
So lawyer, I think that questions so for questions be film.
Okay, Collins Entry. Greetings to you too. I'm in Ghana and a graduate as well. I want to apply for a COS in the UK. Is it possible? And what is the site or avenue for me to get eligible and licensed companies? Okay, go to Register of Licensed Sponsors. Go to Google and enter Register of Licensed Sponsors. Register of Licensed Sponsors. So go to Google and enter Register of Licensed Sponsors. Now the UK account. A big list now. All companies that are registered or registered to sponsor, they are on that list. The area that interests you, if it is IT, engineering, hospitality, or any sector that interests you, identify those companies, go online, enter their names. You will get their details. You get their telephone numbers, you get their email address, and correspond with them. They will be able to get back to you whether they have a vacancy or no vacancies. That is how to go about it. Let me say it again. Go to Google and enter Register of Licensed Sponsors. Register of Licensed Sponsors UK. What the qua, what the tumor, a beji register number, a long list of companies. Which area interests you? Is it health and care? You contact them. Is it IT? You identify it from the categorization. Is it IT? You find out. Is it engineering? Is this sounds engineering? Is it hospital equipment manufacturing company? Or is it anything else? Identify the companies that fall within the category that interests you. Now, after you've listed maybe 10, 15, 20 companies, you've written it down, you've taken screenshots of their names, go back to Google and enter their names. So and so company limited. It will give you their address, their telephone number, and maybe their email. Then you correspond with them, email them. They'll get back to you. You can do 10, 20, 40, 50. You will get a response from a few of them. Pursue it that way, then you'll be able to progress from one stage to another. These are the legitimate companies, the right companies, and you can work it through them to get your sponsorship license to come to the UK. And as soon as they start asking for money, they start telling you to pay X, Y, Z, that should be a red flag for you. Because you pay me £2,000 a month or £2,500 a month, and you're telling me to put down £500 before you progress my application for me. Straight away, that tells me there's something not right. There's something not right. I would rather want you to do it, and then if everything is done and sorted, and you are paying for the service in terms of maybe the visa application fee and everything, that is a different thing. But once they start telling you to put money down before they process your application, that should be the warning sign for you that you should be getting yourself into something which might not be legitimate. Thank you.
Next caller, me pacho etio, lawyer etio.
Pacho, good evening, lawyer and Pacho, and member DJ. Pacho, and you boni bia mo krumia mo UK hasina. Me ba UK that was 2023 na. Me a dependent and many obane buy. But last year last year me by ending of last year now. Or friend me catch him say person osisako or such a different company. And now obo sika bi. But me person be kasika no wo ahoma so. Tembre panum I imagine lawyer cast. I know cast can is the fact can him tembra. Sika no so. And sika kotwa. December mo na me friend am saying so. Just tell mom to send na bet no so. Lances na de buy no. Omo revoke lances no. Nyamne no kwanu mo revoke lances no. Enti no say ye buy ye mpe be foforo ne yon. Ko na pese me bisa lawyer ne say as a dependent no. E be na also nya wo lances also betumi akọ because as a me hu dem ensem be brave but also me kan o man so. Ensem be brave, you know. Me nya lawyer embo aye a say be bo say Mr. Metumenya me ho awuto because you be come na waka did you say away twa and easy sometimes o tinyo me bi na also dey nyansa he na me ni bebre wo amuso omuko a lot of stress ni bebre stay dependent no but sometimes why amunso munya bote kakra ma ye dependent no because before before we me also be access to promia no ye dependent no so be boa because yen kind of the also Tawati ase you meti ase both angles no the lawyer say then na say two say you revoke licenses now who are dependent no I bet also so say unsaka say licenses ne omo revoke licenses but say that no so na mbo be na me so menya asum dia me so me de be medjuma wa ha menya kakra so me da kobo bra me krom.
Thank you. You can feel the passion with which or it means easy. If your demands not ever on no demands said that demands said that one easy. So sometimes it's not easy for the dependents as much as it is for the main applicants too. Now, say a revoking license no not say what to be say na unyanya letter bia. Niobe said every day go online and check your right to work, COS, your right to work. Go to prove your right to work. Set wo share code that so ever a home office enyanka was it nanomoye. At least that is the initial indication for you. But that what I got checking na ever say on way if you are on say home office or chat wajen. So keep checking. As soon as it is there, or once it is there, that is an indication for you that you are still here legally. Please look for another sponsor yourself. Shift from sponsor now also no to another sponsor. Mama list of mama names. If you go to the register of licensed sponsors or Google, get the companies that contact them, speak to them. I'm sure you'll find something. Anna Bupa, BUPA. Bupa is a company that sponsors a lot of health and care workers. BUPA, Bupa Health. Contact Omonso, FSA Omanye Bibi Eddie Amawana. Anna contact this company, London.international recruits. Sorry, recruitment. No, let me say it again. London.international recruits at camden.gov.uk. London.international recruit. RECRUITS at Camden, CAMDEN.gov.uk. London.international recruits at camden.gov.uk. Email them, tell them that your sponsorship or your sponsor's license has been revoked and you've been asked to contact them to arrange another sponsorship for you. Email them your full name, your date of birth, your telephone number, and your address. They would assist you. Then you'll be on your own as a sponsor. Another thing I'm observing is that a few people are, because they foresaw this problem and other difficulties now, ebi have shifted to family life, parent, ebi woba, and to a fit COS no so, acquire application based on the ba, ne ding ewo ne ba ne birth certificate no so no, oba ya no, na owo sabo free, based on an into a fit, because of problems that was COS into a fit COS no so, acquire application based on the ba na or your British citizen now. And now it is a relationship need breaking when you'll be fulfilled genuinely or worrying based on an unknown or shifted from COS or call the fulfillment so you're not our banner or you're not on any so no application. So there are different ways you can try to switch or to regularize your stay in the UK. But the first point of call is try and contact these people. I've just given their details out. They just said, "Omanya sponsorship Yamawa." On your own, then you're not going to be dependent on anybody anymore. Thank you.
And but on next caller.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, it's you.
It's you.
Me pacho, my sister was London na or the dependent in Benebai. Na me pacho temenga.
It's you, Kapa.
Okay, or the dependent in Benebai na na you know I think say ne company no man nye na ina man renew amano.
Yeah.
Enti nkonya obi a onene ya ware na nko asesa to eno so but ne bisa ka just at say 1.5 months na nti ewu na say before so mo betimi idea ware na to so no ewu a betimi a possible.
Okay, DJ, what was a problem, how DJ? You can see that it's a huge problem. It's a huge problem. This dependency and the COS revocation, and it's just a mess. And then the confusion between Obama and Obama and that's the way, it's just a huge mess. It's unfortunate, but unfortunately, I'm renew amano. Me did say ono nkwa ne baye so ono nkwa ye the sole applicant or the dependent there, then when you'll be a person worrying, why not? Genuinely, there is no rule against getting married in the UK. Over to me, our real so or banyana sit now when application is made. But our dependent and they just said our river kuniku answer over to me. You can't marry two people at the same time. And if your sister came alone as the sole applicant and she's now in a relationship, genuine relationship, she is able to move on to the new relationship, make application. But as I said, or yeah, ansana the visa level, the visa should never expire before you make an application. As I said, or yeah, application now. Ansana the visa now. It will. Set on one buyer, or more worry now, what your application edge now. Set on you being a buyer as a partner, sir. Or more go arena, as I said, or worry the proper front. Ansana for the application now. But it has to be done before the visa. So yes, the answer to your question is it possible? And the answer is yes, it is possible, sir, over to me, as Richie, if all the other requirements are in place. As I said, Obama or Warren or Yejuma or £29,000, another both of them will combine their earnings, it should be £29,000. And so your English language test at level A2. As a somebody pay slips, bank statement, tenancy agreement, proof of address, marriage certificate, and things of the sort. Normally, boom, normally application. So it is possible.
Okay, so me comment section. So, but me say so. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, DJ.
Yes, good evening.
Happy Chapa.
I've been coming back to you.
Yeah.
Me da say where there me so me problem me WAHALA me UK here.
Lawyer
Na me so me problem me want me dependent ye the school ne buy. Ama be man na ko school awi ama na so che ko care we ni bia mama ye 5 years.
Very good.
Yeah, my common problem being her beman in how outside I am a cohort anonymity. But now me person me coffee, the court cheer bushing for. But the problem be hemma. Ye co interview near Diama, ye reina. But me or Hana be man a sign friend, me say. Well, lawyer been a lawyer and say, mamma, because I say, ye problem. Ama on could holidays kakra bi was a Germany say am all ba ne ho kire ne pa no ma me enko fie na me say me bisa lawyer say and Thomas mu yi I say my confused but what I say
me tell you, sister. Right. So yes, Obiane in the situation. What was that? Home office for a friend for interview. Maybe there was a reason, maybe there was some doubt or some questions.
Na omo no engine ni say ya ware for.
Aha. So that is big. But finally, Mukoya now, the BBI was cleared, right? Well, so Sanet, yeah. The Sauber Ghana and I won't is a matter of choice. Men to men cassette menko. Wona wonim nia enti a wopese wokọ ana mentime nka so se kọ because wona wonim nia enti a wopese wokọ but eye me this is what I always say. If going to Ghana is not like oxygen, it's not like oxygen which you need to survive, Meka say I will hold on. Senye do or die. And yet life and death situation based on the situation that around society. If it is me, I will be cautious in going. However, you know your situation. You can determine whether it is a must go or must not go. You can determine whether it is like oxygen for you. Going is like oxygen. You need to have it. So assess your situation. You can decide to go and come back. There'll be no problems, none at all. You may also go, and once you're getting back at the airport, they can ask you all kinds of other questions. And just weigh it and decide by yourself. Now, the problem is that Papa na kachira no semenko. So what causes say na age over do airport. Near these questions. Because one kachira semenko our kono. One try a friend of the phone crown one fa and wait me creating all kinds of difficulties for you. So weigh it very carefully before you decide what to do. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good evening, Bacho. It's you, lawyer to you.
Yeah, okay. So, lawyer, thank you so much. I just wanted to find out quickly. My wife was the main applicant on the sponsorship visa, and I was the dependent. But we moved to the US on a green card visa. But I want to find out if I want to return to the UK, can I return on the dependent visa? Because it looks like the company will not be canceling the visa anytime soon, and it's gonna expire 2028. So can I move on that particular visa, or I need to get a new visa?
Well, are you now going to be in the US permanently?
Yeah, I'm permanent.
Which state are you in?
I'm permanent in the US.
Which state?
Minnesota.
Okay, I'll come and visit you. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'll come and visit you. You know what I mean. All right. Okay. Yeah. So, sir, because you are not sure as to what record the Home Office wants to say with regards to the old sponsorship now, you don't want to take the risk. You may be able to go and come without any problem, but sometimes you aren't too sure. And in order not to jeopardize my record at Home Office, if you want to do with Home Office company, no, the employer is not giving straight answers, the Home Office is not sure whether you are still there legally, etc., etc. It can create all kinds of problems for you. Why don't you just get a visit visa, go, you don't have a problem, come back without any problem. What you don't want to is what I could do UK Home. We can't allow you to get in. It messes up your records to some extent. So consider very carefully, unless when the employer na kasa and they give you the assurance that over do airport, near Freya, if it's a question, we are more than happy to say this one or this or that. Then you can take that chance. But besides that, you have to wait very, very, very carefully. Why?
Okay, but if I get a visit visa as well, whilst I still have the dependent visa, which is valid in my passport, will there not conflict that you have dependent visa, you are having a visit visa, so which is which? Will there not conflict?
You are no longer resident in the UK as a dependent. So they may, you're no longer there as a dependent. So they may end up ruling that out, and then you go on the basis of a visit visa.
Okay. All right. Then the last one, quick one. We give birth to my son in the UK. In future, how can I probably let him, come and study in the UK, stay in the UK if he wants to? Because if he grows up and says, okay, I don't want to become an American anymore or a Ghanaian anymore, I want to become a UK citizen. How is that process also? Is it going to be a long process?
The rules as they stand are that if the child is born in the UK and either of the parents, the father or the mother, is settled, they have indefinite, the child is automatically a British. If the father or mother has British citizenship, the child is automatically a British. If the father or the mother is in the armed forces, the child is automatically a British. If the child spent the first 10 years of their life in the UK, under Section 1(4) of the British Nationality Act 1981, the child is a British upon registration. Or if at a later time, any of the parents under Section 1(3) becomes settled, the child can be registered as a British citizen. From the scenario now, where mom is saying, it doesn't appear that the child is 10 years in the UK, neither you or the mother is settled or have British citizenship, and therefore the child will not qualify for settlement or citizenship in any of those categories. And Obewo British birth certificate, but the child will not benefit from becoming a citizen as none of the other factors applies to the child. I just say anybody who's born anywhere in the world, they have a British birth certificate, but they are not British because the other factors are not in place. Okay.
Okay. So lawyer mamima pick who's a sla man for but yeah, so of course, hello.
Hello.
Yes. You too, lawyer too.
Good evening. William said, "Me Mama Ponte. Me man say lawyer Kasha."
And why fast because I'm to be able to why fast. Watch yeah.
I mean, me so yes, sorry. Tama me joining on or say or number B and nipa B. Our bebo as a miso me
email.
I think the last week. Hold on. I think the last week,
I sent
me the email to screen so, but before I sign it out, Munche screen so message the email at to screen so be about what's it recruit and then also the
a Department for Health and Social Care. Amona Omwa ya cancel sponsorship license and COS. Almost let me contact the London International Recruits at camden.gov.uk. London International Recruits.
So may this email number to screen so yeah na mo sana me that's so free why.
Yo, that's
Okay. So lawyer, I think there's some comments you or I remember what kind.
Okay.
Lawyer, we can't say what I say. That's the way I played on so. We're gonna play a wiki.
I say, in fact, Ghanaians are very wicked. As a lawyer, CEO is free. Our people are. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for the love of money. People don't care what happens to other people. But DJ it goes round and comes round. So whatever we do, we should be very, very cautious and careful. Other nationals, DJ, can you believe other nationals? Enya health and care sponsorship visas are mobile UK. Go to the Philippines. Philippines get certificates. People from Zimbabwe, they are getting it. The NHS in some part even recruit from these countries and come to the UK. But because of they are not able to recruit from our country. And other people are taking advantage.
Any records no
senior brothers and sisters.
Two African countries where they stop on academy.
Almost say record the
they be yes ya kosayo Shadia okay other Filipinos near they
I can't think far. Really.
Answer Obi bisa bibi na answer
okay.
To screen. So
Collins entry. Good. Hello. I hope you're doing. Greetings to you too. I'm in Ghana and a graduate as well. I want to apply for sales. I think I've answered this one. And I'm in man. Uncle the Google and enter register of licensed sponsors. Register of licensed sponsors. Go through the list. Identify the companies. There are different companies. Identify them, the one that you want. Contact them through their phone calls, email, or by writing to them. They will get back to you. Email these days. Email is the best. You can just quickly correspond with them. They'll get back to you, and whatever they need, assessments, please contact them. I'm sure they'll be able to assist you. But as soon as they start asking for money, please be careful. And yes, because the person more 200 pounds, but me 100. Not later, I'm about 200. No. It's a trick. If you want to give me 200 pounds, give me 200 pounds. Don't tell me to give you 100 and then later you give me the remaining 100. No, it doesn't work that way. So please go and check and make sure you don't get tricked.
Lawyer, I thought that email now maybe to screen so no say right and no right. It's
right.
The email the screen so it's true.
Yes. London.internationalrecruits@camden.gov.uk. NY correct. Go email these people and catch them say, hey, will company revoke your sponsorship license, and you are contacting them to assist you in getting another sponsor. They are a big organization. They sponsor 15 international recruitment agencies, 15 international recruitment, regional partnerships with other sectors. So I will contact you and the GD said they will be able to assist you or direct you as to what to do. So Oman will direct you, they may be able to direct you to some other companies that may be able to help you. DJ, thank you so much.
Okay, so like I take it last one we now. No be suggested BB, but I don't know. So I'll be taking I'll say
Prince Fiajigwe. Lucky Efonama. All right, so I say, can you kindly touch on standard visitor visa applications to the UK with particular emphasis on the proof of funds aspect? Can one put his or her best foot forward for an approval? Yes, of course, Mr. Fiajigwe. Well, with visit visa application, standard visit visa application, it's straightforward. You are coming as a visitor, but you have to prove that when you come, you will go back. You have to prove that if you are granted a visa and you come, you will go back. What do you use to prove? How can you prove that you will go back? Are you working? If yes, get a letter from your employer. How much do you earn? It will be stated in that letter. When you started working with the company, it will be stated in that letter. Your position will be stated in that letter, and all of that will be in the letter from the employer and stating that you are just going for a visit and you'll return. 2, do you have any family connections? Do you have children? Are you married? You have to put all of that on the form. 3, if you have any business and you want to rely on the funds in the business account, you have to provide the business account and your personal account. Now you get paid from the business into your personal account, and you run your personal account as proof of your daily expenses. So you can add a business account, which will indicate payment leaving the business account into your personal account. Very important. Also ensure, second, you explain the source of funds from every source of funds from any other source into your account. A cash depositor, explain why and where the money is from. Where the money is from and the purpose or the reason why it is cash deposit into your account. Very well. Don't leave any deposit unexplained. It will be used against you. Explain every cash deposit. Explain every source of money. Apart from or anything that is not your salary and it is money showing your account, please explain where the money is coming from and what the money is for. DJ, just before the Christmas, my application did a very, very top man be Ghana. Very, on your first one, and it was refused. It was a visit visa application. Our very strong family connection in UK, and they are professionals. I mean, real professionals, doctors and accountants, and they did it as they should normally do. and it was refused. It was refused. Until somebody brought me just look at it and I said, okay, this, like I said, the solution to the problem lies in the problem. So I took the refusal decision. I said, okay, this is one. They said this and that and that. So let's do it this way. Let's do it that way. So yeah, application for Emana. And then we explained the reason for the previous refusal. We put the headline there, the heading there, and then we give a response. You said this amount showing in the account was from this source or was not explained. This is the explanation. You said the person works with this company but hasn't explained where the money is coming from. This is the explanation. The person works in this company A, company B. He is working with 2, 3 companies. This is how it is captioned on the bank statement. Company A says a payment from so and so. Company B says they just summarize or they just give a short word for the payment. And we explain everything. Thank God they gave the visa to him. So even though he was refused the first time, because we responded to all the reasons for refusal with evidence now at the amount. So just make sure you organize yourself well. Money, funds, the financial part, make sure you build a good account. Make sure you convert it into pound sterling, sir. It is a reasonable amount. I would always say it shouldn't be less than, this is my view, it should not be less than 3,500 pounds equivalent. We convert cedis into pounds, it should not be less than 3,500. There is no magic way of mentioning it, but or determining it. But we are playing fair. We're shopping. How much money are you going to spend for food? At least you have something behind. And yes, our account you're coming to spend all in the UK. So do it that way, and I hope so. With the year.
Lawyer, who are brought back could be our man, so I try and watch it. Last call, anti boss. Only lawyer in UI.
Lawyer, good evening. Pacho, me pese, me say, this year no, you 24 days left on the letter almost and you 24 days left, and then with now, I say. Ubia Faloya, and then Faloya without CB Obeka say, what are you going to appeal on? CB with me, Siciano, reasons me Faloya may appeal. I raise Siciano and sign your options, mammy, may appeal crime and some benefit.
Yeah.
I want to know because a bedroom, almost say what should I say? Sorry, almost say yeah, COS no oma prove how should I
revoke
myself oma revoke company in the licenses and then almost 60 my 60 days I'm a have but you see and I say from other people now I say men follow ya, and I want to know say see I men follow ya now what are we going to appeal on?
Yes.
Reasons that me follow ya now meet me appeal on.
Yes.
And then now me say life or more life you know say obi enya COS new company nasa kwenya da so honoma mesre mo a mu comment section or mu fan to kakra na yes we investi betimi apply kakra na say yemianom na e wa ha ne bibia kwakoye sika tubosa biso nyama osa nti lawyer Mr. I want to know say reasons on like to appeal no na me say bia say ebi o wa ebi favor me then me for lawyer animani we answer na time no crash
me da se menua cases need wo ukofa lawyer kwa we appeal cra because only basis and only any grounding no you are just wasting money and time. The lawyer can advise you say look for another sponsorship or switch to another category, but you may not be able to even appeal, or even if you appeal, it will come to absolutely nothing sometimes they appeal or the tomb just to stretch wasitna of coping time ubenya adifufo. Set sponsorship lances on the revoke here. I don't know this email address no to DJ so they are to board. So sponsorship lances near revoke here. Mr. Obomoding nefa sa email address no ne contact that is london.internationalrecruits@camden.gov.uk. They will see if they can get you another sponsorship license. Of course, sir, obi a wotie yɛn, wonim genuine employer. Ɔbɛma adwuma ɔnkɔka sɛ kɔfa XYZ ɛbrɛ yɛsrɛ mo momfa nto board na anamoma DJ NT. So we friend you can pass it on to them. We all need help. But it's unfortunate that Sika Abama Nipa Abedane very, very ruthless and very insensitive to other people's minds. So my brother, take this email address, email them and ask them to help you. And also contact Bupa, BUPA, Bupa Health. And the NHS is also there. You can try them and see. But whatever happens, if in a situation your condition has changed, you have a child, you are in a relationship, the law also allows you to switch into that category. Maybe this something will come out for you. DJ,
all right, lawyer Wisdom Akao, medase, Wiseman solicitors, medase, say unyamre, ya tell me the beautiful line say the anaya say I was in the account no.
It's for people, so
so lawyer, medase akpe, yami adwa next week obeshia o contact lawyer contact details the good screens no so no. O shesi see ane office number London Dalston Junction. Oh, no more McDonald's be or do because a two, McDonald's the breed amount. Lawyer for address need to your office location, the print house, and someone print it.
They printed letters, they are calling amount visa. DJ, over.
Oh, I finish. I say yeah, and I say oh.
Okay, let me see. Let me see.
See, I'm not forcing me by UK to do me baby from. Say, me to me go baby side once.
It's all about US so because US for somewhere reasonable.
Yankee, my people be that. US they're bronze man, bronze zongo with a time I mean with bronze zongo man.
Yeah.
Remember me, every country I go there.
DJ, Bromoni best
me trust surprises and they one I was say 1642 Concord play live turbo intercooler engineer. But it's a daily also worldwide, daily also in US, daily also in China, daily also in Hong Kong. Near in the Musa, Europe, near in the Musa.
Yeah,
so, with our power, don't worry. And quite here.
And quite here, without say. Anytime, first of all, US, I mean, first of all, UK. In fact, you have to let me know before you make a move.
I got America, man. I got dollars, man. I got dollars, man.
You know what I mean?
You know, I'm saying, America, no suffer to be doing, and I started yo, a budget, hey. Man, it was I give the dab, I give it dab. Yankee, dear system never found America, dear chat. What's your suffer not yo, man, Pastor, yo.
Apostle Rebel.
Hey, so Wiseman solicitors more office location there signing out. That's it.
DJ, it's we have fun whilst we are learning. We are having fun. That's the beauty of it. Yes, Wiseman solicitors. 8 to 9 the Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, London, E8 3DL. Wiseman Solicitors, 8 to 9 the Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, London, E8 3DL. Telephone numbers 079 31 042. 079 31 042. Office number near +44 2080 165 384. That is 0208 0165 384. Your Dalston Junction, close to the Dalston Market, behind the McDonald's. I hope. And we'll do what? Number 8 to 9, the Print House. 18 to 22 Ashwin Street. Uba, sure. 2025 is a good year. I can see it. I can feel it. I can experience it that 2025 is going to be a year of goodness and mercy, peace. Nyawudi unsabe kano. Nyamemana yeshira. But as I said, wudi unsake bibi. One pa unsake bibi, nothing is going to come out of it. So whatever your hands shall touch shall be a blessing. So do something. Do something. Do something. Do something
before you die.
Yes. Have faith. Take action. Do something positive.
Hey.
It will work out for all of us. Thank you so much. You are doing something. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you.
Nice one, lawyer Wisdom Akaoya that said your kind and one no. Debi amekacho say enyem pai bon kwa. Nyankopo we sharing. It's up to you. Say obi tu anamo. Starting in kakra hwade a opese wo ye na tu anamo. Kakra ebefa. Ba wo na ye mpai bon and you go pray attire. So tu anamo. You are saying this, take action, make a move, try BB. Don't just sit say be na miracle with baby aba na oti osa. Hey, and now start now 2025 na between mo. Now I start complaining. Say 2026 dey be na oti ho. Start BB. Baby am encourage say share. Enyama e be wa adwem. And then yama edi attempt de be a negativity no na ona Ghana fogu bebre onsu ahwe ade program so utie me ne lawyer be 3 years nia obey obenfo wankasa obey utie nie pa obey obenfo nobody go fit put your back down no kra na make a show ba we mu se omunti obey ko say we say connection bi abi wa obeti anosu learn. There are so many things you have to learn. They be and we are learning. Information is very important. Intimidate may encourage you. And with see programs be say T amount for experience T the woman for be own repeat it. Obi an the journey mo but to obi there. Won't say what we buy say na nipa dey no say na uti yesua there. Madam I say we am follow SVTV Africa. You resume and then you the 2 videos about me dropping we pet. Third video dropping. So I won't share your first video now. First 2 videos in your hot to many American actually that guy's story be heavy. I won't share your YouTube now. Heavy story. Or no, ye jelly no Honduras, ye jelly 10 years. On him mommy and son away. Obi or that jello. Charlie the guy. What kind of story they do if say, hey, Charlie, it be too much. Oh, share sa interview ni akosha uko YouTube page NF first video da. Second one mini sack the baba oka boy say omo format na no organa oba studio yeah no format say no mo ko Canada ye ni ko gu ye ni mo go gu Ivory Coast oba studio and here interview or UK kwana ko tie ni story. Third one I be drop me sign me lawyer signing out another video beba app. Nti ya stay resuming there. Yeah, has said you see the Tiaman for stories, a man for Bania there. Oba so ba me show so bit so be experience like oba share story the wa film the way so bit me aba so be me numbers there a good YouTube platform so call oba Facebook so your number no ba ko da ho. Oko your website and so www.svtvafrica.com. Your number ho. Oko baby your number ho. Instagram your number ho. Nti link up If I'm DJ Nyami, just WhatsApp me and I say send me voice note. Before I'm signing out, Mama Mima special birthday to Buedu Emmanuel Innocent. Coming from Lucy. Lucy say enewa woda nyankopon sha bebre on reho kra na utimi ma eden osresre na just odowa ma yesu wo UK Buedu Emmanuel wo UK way from Lucy or say special day and come up sweetie darling na wo de wo ye ni bibia o ma ni je ni reho kra na ma ni age odo bi ede enti special day and come Buedu Emmanuel UK. From Lucy, girlfriend. Nice one. Madam, I say, Madam production team as DJ Click Sharon and Atina. If I'm DJ, I'm subscribe to your channel for more. Shamu Chroma Cassette tour. Majist to tour. So okay tour. No, not to say a call. I will. Yami Adoma. Yaba drop it next video. Nami aduma next week so many lawyer wisdom akahu. But Fridays be 5:30 to 7. Tour.
This Airbnb in Dansoman Estates, Accra, is only $40 a day and offers all the amenities for a comfortable stay. It is also conveniently located 30 minutes away from the airport. We also have 1 and 2 bedroom apartments for long-term rental at Englishi, Amamprum, 15 minutes to the Wedge Toll Booth and the West Hills Mall going for 1,500 and 1,000 Ghana cedis only. Call Parry Group on 053-866-3532, 053-866-3532. This is Parry Group of Companies.